guys, what's up people? Welcome back to my channel. If you're stopping by for the first time, I'm Olabisi and I film about faith, lifestyle, relationship from Ibadan, Nigeria. If you're new here, you are welcome. Okay, and my OG and loyal gang, thank you for always stopping by. Thank you for the love. Thank you so much. Please, let's get to 1,000 subscribers. Please share with your friends. So today I'm going to be talking about, this is like a continuation of my previous video. If you haven't seen that first video, I'm going to link it down in the description box. You can go check it out before this or after this. So I'm going to be talking about this matter of church girls things, or things that church has, imbibed in us. That, guys, I think I need to put a disclaimer in this video. This is by no means dragging any church. This is something that has affected me personally, and I'm just here to talk about it. So I was talking last week about how, certain things limited my school experience and I did not explore school like that. I was even having a conversation with a friend and I was telling her that I felt like I've been cheated. Like, guys, I felt like I didn't do, like, I don't know. I think that because while thinking about filming this video, I was just thinking about certain things, and I felt like some things that I grew up with has affected the way I think, has affected the way I communicate, has affected the way I relate with people. I mean, I grew up with, I don't even want to call it a mentality, but I did not really have this courage to always walk up to friends or relate with friends like that. In fact, I have like really small circle back then, if I even had a circle actually. So I just felt like the way that I grew up just affected certain things, and I'm just thankful that some things are changing now. I'm beginning to experience something. I'm beginning to stand up for myself. Guys, maybe one day I'm going to talk about something that happened to me while I was doing my high tea. Seriously, like that. I felt like if it was now, I would have stood up for myself. I would definitely have done that. But let's go to the cocoa of this video, guys. So a lot of times people think that, oh, or should I say that some set of people think, oh, it's just church, oh, your life revolves around church, oh, you should always do this for church, oh, and all that stuff. And I feel like in this time and season, God is raising people that are going to be great ministers of the gospel, and they are also going to be great even in other sphere of influence. I mean, there are people that you see them and they cannot hold conversation outside scripture. Reading the scripture is okay, is good. That's the manual that God has given to us, is the template for all believers. But however, you need to know that there are other things that you should know as well. Even all these other things is going to even help you in your spiritual life. I cannot imagine someone or having a conversation with someone about maybe media, and before we know it, you've turned the conversation into something else. You're already quoting the Quran for verses. Bele is not by power, not by might. Guys, so there are people like that. If you're wondering, they can't hold conversation outside the world, and it's so bad, because we need people now that would be great in what's it called, in their spiritual life, and they are going to be great in their career. That's how, some people, I'm saying some people, it's not like I know all of them, but yeah. I think I'm just used to that word. The thing is, you will see that sometimes there are people that you would feel like, oh, okay, what's wrong here? Because you're thinking like, what is wrong with you? Can't you hold a conversation outside this particular thing? Because all they read is scriptures, and you should combine it with certain things. Combine it with good books. There are books on management, there are books on leadership, there are books on a lot of things that would help you. You can't just keep saying, hey, heavenly rays. Heavenly rays is great, but you need to know that this earth, you need to do a lot for God. You cannot, okay, let's cite this as an example, guys. If you, sorry, please, I don't know why. Okay, so if you are, for example, if you're an evangelist, God has called you into that mountain of influence, and you're like, okay, yeah, you are only focusing on that. You're not focusing on your career. You're not focusing on, except for the people that God has said, oh, full time. You're not focusing on other things. How are you going to what's it called? Like there's a lot of things that will make the kingdom go forward. Money makes the kingdom go forward. There are people that believe that, oh, this is just thing. Like, how can you be serving Jesus and be broke? How can you be serving Jesus and be poor? Like, people will see you and not want to like the Jesus that you love. Like, you see some people, I don't know if you guys have ever seen that. They are saying, oh, come to our church, and you're looking at them like, if I come to your church, is this how I'm going to be looking? Have you ever been to a church and you feel like, nah, this is not a place for you? This is, yeah. There are a whole lot of things, guys. Like, sometimes I just sit down and I'm like, okay, I think that is the way we see religion. This religion thing, and I feel like, it's not like even I feel like, I'm certain that we have put certain things into religion. Culture is now part of religion. That's why you need to know the truth for yourself, so that people don't paint certain things for you as what it's not. This is just by the way, guys, I was having a conversation with somebody yesterday, and this is me saying that you need to know the truth for yourself, because this is a perverse world presently. Like, you see certain things that are not normal, that is becoming the norm. So there's this video I watched 2 days ago, and I was sharing with my friend that, oh, see what I saw. These people were talking about if cheating was a deal breaker, and one of them said, oh, cheating is not a deal breaker for him. Like, oh, if he caught the spouse in the act, then it can be a deal breaker. And we have 2 other people that were saying, oh, cheating is not a deal breaker for them. In fact, one of them cited an example which I'm going to share with you. He said that, oh, if an happening guy in school, has a relationship with this girl, and 10 years down the line they are married, they are doing all of that, and they are doing fine in marriage and all of that, and if this guy has cheated on the on the spouse or the wife, like twice or 3 times, then the wife should be thankful to God. Like, he said this, and I'm like, okay, this is not normal. Like, how can you say that cheating isn't a deal breaker for you? How can you say that cheating is normal? Like, okay, if someone has cheated on you twice, then you feel it's okay, you should thank your God. The person should thank our stars. Like, what? You see people celebrating stuff these days, and you'll be shocked. People celebrating divorce. I don't even want to go to that, but I'm going to share a little. There are times, or there are things in marriage that you know yourself that if you don't separate yourself from this, it's going to kill you. That's fine. But when it now gets to the point where you give up at every little thing, you give up, like, what are you showing your kids? Because parents are supposed to be model. They show children what can be. They show children that, okay, because your children is going to grow up and feel like, okay, it's okay to step out. Step out is not the word. It's okay to walk out on your marriage if things are not working. That is why, and someone said that the only way to avoid a bad marriage is not to go into it at all. Because when you go into it and you experience a bad marriage, trust me, some things has been broken. You're already tired of certain things. You're already seeing different men in that light, except you go to therapy. And even if you go through therapy, it means that something has been broken. I don't know if you get that, but in all essence, what I just want you guys to hold on to is the fact that don't just be a Christian, be a good person outside that Christianity lifestyle. Do great things for yourself, be sociable. Like, guys, this is something that I'm also guilty of, and I'm going to start practicing, and nothing is going to stop me. So I'm just saying this to you guys, don't let anything stop you. Go for it. I hope that you guys have learned a thing or two from this video. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.